you want to be the hardest working person in the room. And it's true. And for someone that's whatever career they're doing it, if what they're going after truly makes them happy, you know, if it's driven by happiness, they will have nothing but success because you will enjoy getting up early in the morning. You will enjoy outworking everybody. People that are miserable, I never understand why they're doing what they're doing. You have one life. You got one shot at this. There's no dress rehearsals at all, and to be miserable going to job after job after, or just doing the same thing over and over again, to have no inspiration, you're just a cog in a wheel. I'd rather be the engine. I'd rather be the one that drives and moves the car, than just be the wheel.
Are there any daily rituals or routines that you get into that help you um, do the work that you're now doing?
One of my best friends, Artie Baxter, who I own the diaper bag company with Paperclip. When I was going through a really tough time with my dad and whatnot, it was just when I was getting sort of refocused and stuff. He's like, AJ, I want you to start this practice every morning. And he goes, it's really going to help with your life. And he said, I don't care what you say you're thankful for or you're grateful for, but before you start the day, you could say, I'm grateful for the carpet. I'm grateful for the paint. I'm grateful for, the roof over my head. He goes, but I need you to write down 10 things that you're grateful for before you start your day, every single day. And I start doing that every single morning. And what it does is, instead of the regular, um, uh, what do you call it? The regular, you wake up, you're like, oh, I have to do this. I haven't done that. Or what am I going to, this worry. You start off with this real positive outlook. Okay, I'm grateful that I'm, staring at the water right now. I'm grateful for going to have a cup of coffee. And you just, whatever it is that you do, I do that without fail every single morning. And then if I forget, I'll stop wherever I am and just kind of go through the routine. And it really does something to my brain where you really start off in a really positive way, and then you let these other things. Then you kind of like focus on the things that you want to achieve within the day. And then I always, to my kids, that I've always implemented too, is just learn one more thing that you didn't know yesterday. That's all I ask, is one more thing. Get slightly better each day. Whatever it is. If you did 4 push-ups yesterday, do 5 push-ups today. Just do one thing better than you did yesterday, so then you feel like there's growth every day. And it doesn't have to be big. If you did 6 steps, do 6.5 the next day. So every day there's a little goal within yourself of whatever that it is you did. You did one more thing than you did. So you're constantly growing and improving. And I think those two things in a daily ritual are something that I do. But the biggest thing is just being grateful. And it's not just some ritual that I do, but it's, I really recognize that in my life. And I am incredible. Like every day that I drive onto the set of SEAL Team, I literally, and I love saying it, I'm like, I'm so fucking grateful for this job. Like I love going to work on this job. I look at the big sign on CBS Radford that says SEAL Team. I see a billboard that I'm on, and it's just nuts. Like I'm fucking so grateful. Like this is the greatest job I ever had. I get to fly around in black helicopters and blow shit up. It's like this is a kid guy's dream. So yeah, it's and it becomes contagious to other things. And the law of attraction, I'm a big believer in that. And then what was the other question?
What advice would you give to your 20-year-old self?
Oh man, save money. Save
Yep.
your money. No, I would encourage me to do the path that I I was on. Just, if anything, be I've more of appreciation of what a day means, like what one day means. Because I feel like having kids, I feel my mortality more. So every day, you know, is it really truly is like it's a gift. Like we don't know when that final day is. So I really, there's always going to be a last time that you change your kids' diapers, or last time you have coffee with somebody, or last time you visit someplace. There's always a last time, but we don't think that ever. So I'm very appreciative of which I would, so what I would tell my 20 year old self would just be very appreciative of how lucky you are to see the sunrise. Each day that comes, recognize that you have that day ahead of you to go and kick ass. And that's all you should focus on is that day and that day only.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I love that.
And what's coming up next for you? What feel like when you look onto the horizon? What's coming up?
I have a production company called Passcode Entertainment, and we're about to go into production on 2 or 3 projects over the next year that we'll be producing and acting in and stuff. So this next year coming, putting on the producer hat with one of my best friends, Andre Champagne, and my other buddy, James Bruce, and Anthony Burns. And we've just got a great slate of films, and got a great opportunity uh, with some people that, but yeah, we're really excited. We're starting our first one. We'll probably be in March in New Orleans. We'll be filming, and then we'll bang out 2 more after that. That's our slate. So we have a slate, but I can't name the films yet till it's announced officially in the trades. But when it does, I'll let you guys know for sure. It's like reading a chapter, and until you understand what happened in that chapter, you can never go to the next chapter. So you have to go back and read it again. And I feel like that was happening in my life. I had to, until I understood where I was, the next part wasn't going to happen. I was a dog chasing its tail. So I had to be okay with myself and where I was